There we go. Oh, might have been perfect timing, actually. We got that set up. We got the guys
Three,
on
two,
the live
and
stream.
one.
Nick has got us counted in, and everybody, we have Bernie up here. She's going to be leading us off here with the breathing motto. We got Caitlin in the house. Hi, Caitlin. We got Sandy. We got Elmer. We got Karen and Nick. We got co-hosts. We got Sophie. We got Ben. We're getting set up. Gerber Workshop in the house. Welcome, Gerber. You got here on time. Don't worry, Bernie, because we got folks joining in, so no rush. Hey, Gerber Center. Yeah, Gerber Center getting fit. I love it. I love everybody down
If
there at
we
Gerber Center. So motivated.
if we have time, I want to be my team leader too.
Okay, if we have the time. All right. You and Byron looking to get in that leadership position. Everybody, Bernie's going to get us going with the breathing motto. Take it away, Bernie.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling good. Feeling better. Feeling happy. Feeling sad. Feeling bad. Feeling the worst. Feeling the power. So your leadership goes first.
Yeah, Bernie, excellent
Helping
job.
you.
And again, she wants to be a leader in just a little while. You also might want to be a leader. You might be watching this right now and saying, I'd like to do the breathing motto, or I'd like to be a leader the way Bernie and Byron and Nick and so many of you get to lead us. If you want to be a leader, let us know. You can, in the chat room, you could say, hey, I want to be a leader. Or if you're in a large group of folks, let somebody know that you might want to do some leadership, and maybe they can get you up there and we can have you lead us in exercises. We've had everything from Byron with the flow, Nick doing combos, Bernie's got a routine. We have had Alicia teaching us martial arts, Clinton, with the stretchy band, Carla, she's got a master of the hula hoop. And there's more, everybody. Sandy always coming up with creative stuff. So don't be afraid to step up and be a leader. It doesn't mean you always have to lead, but if you're feeling like you want to, you go ahead and do that. Let's have a sip of water to start things off. I'm sure Bernie and a couple others are going to be on top of the water. And like we mentioned a few minutes ago, we are going to have Nick. He'll be doing one exercise, practicing for the strength test today, and it's going to be the squat press. So if you want to follow along with Nick on that, you'll need a weight. And if you're going to do it from a seated position, you get the chair, or if you're already sitting down, we're going to be doing it with the overhead press. So that's going to be a 2-minute exercise. That'll come up in a little bit. Let's get our body warmed up. We also had something pretty awesome happen on Friday during our Black Friday workout, everybody. It was incredible. I'll just tell you this. Nick on Black Friday workout, he did a plank and it was 2.5 minutes. And it was a real 2.5 minutes. We went and checked it on the Fitness Social. And so, congratulations to Nick. I'm going to give him a round of applause. He's going to be taking that into today. But Nick, he's been training all year, everybody. He wants to do his very best on his final strength test. And remember, you might have some goals for the holidays still left on for 2023 and maybe for December. All right, Thanksgiving just passed and we have December coming up. It's a longer holiday season, and there is a lot of opportunities for not doing things and eating unhealthy. So we want to make sure that we're doing things, we're being active during the holidays, and eating healthy and drinking lots of water. Let's go ahead and get our head and neck moving around. And again, great job to Nick on this. Look at this beautiful scene behind me here. This is kind of just a picture of fall. This could be maybe, where could this be? I'm going to say Virginia. But let's go ahead and we're going to look around. So let's go ahead and look over maybe to the right side. We're going to check things out. And when we get our head over here, let's look up and then let's also look down. So we're kind of looking down at the ground. That could be poison ivy. Watch out. And then we're going to go ahead and look up again. And then let's come back in the middle. Let's go over to for me, this is the left side. So I'm going to look down at the water. Going to kind of look up at that tree. and then bring it back into the middle. And now let's just go ahead and look up at the tree. Let's look up at the tree, kind of looking up all the way around to the earth over there. And then let's go down on the bottom. Let's look down at the reflection of the tree, moving our head around. And let's do that again. So let's go ahead and bring it over to the right side. Go up, down, middle, going left side, going up, down, middle, doing the rainbow, up, and then doing the rainbow, down. Let's go one more time with that sequence of moves. So right head turn, chin down, chin up, in the middle, left side turn, chin down, chin up, back into the middle. We're going for the rainbow, and then we're going for the letter U. All right, nice job. Again, we're just working on our neck. We're kind of take it easy, getting into our warm up, trying to get our whole body going from top of our head all the way maybe down to the bottoms of our feet. Let's do just classic up and down. So again, if I was kind of looking out this way, I might look down this way. But when I look down, let's think about looking side to side. So let's go down, and then let's look one side, other side, back into the middle, and then let's go up. One side, the other side, back into the middle. Let's go back down. So I'm looking to my right. I'm still looking down. Looking to my left, looking down, back into the middle, and then going up. Going over, middle. Let's do each one more time. Down, one, two, middle, up, and we're going one, two, middle, and then back into the center. Nice job. So we just took kind of our basic side to side and up and down, and all we did was just add a little extra movement from those neck muscles when we were in that extended position. So remember, sometimes your muscles, they're going to work as a team. And so by having that strength and stability that you have now, you should start to be able to feel like I have that control and I can kind of move my body around in these different positions while still having a good, secure foundation. Let's go ahead and do, it's got to be the most important, I'd say, giraffe head turtleneck. And then one of my favorites, which would be the ear lift. So let's go ahead and think about not a lot of time on the giraffe neck, but we are going to do that turtleneck, and we're going to try to keep our chin kind of up here in the trees. Imagine you have like a tree branch, and it's just kind of right there. And so you're trying to keep your chin over that tree branch, and that you're going to feel it. I can see Ben's doing it. I can see some of you doing it. You're already lengthening your body here. Again, so let's go ahead and go up, and then we're going to go out with the giraffe, and then in with the turtle. We'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out with the giraffe neck. In with the turtleneck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go one more time out. Out with the giraffe neck, and you can see how I'm kind of fixing my shoulders here, and then bringing it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, relax. Let's go ahead and roll our shoulders around a little bit. We did a lot of good shoulder work the other day. Remember using the trapezius. We kind of went step by step, didn't we? We had the neck fired up, then we had the trapezius going. Let's just keep on rolling it around, just nice and easy, relaxing movements. And it's hard to see that I'm going around in a circle, but I am. It's a small circle, and that's okay. You can switch directions with that, getting those shoulders going. And we could even just do this on just one side. Now, when you're doing it on one side, it's not like you're not doing anything on the other side. You actually have to think about kind of not doing it. But now when we're doing this one side, let's get one side going. Let's see if we can get this side fired up, and we'll feel it. And now who's feeling it kind of on this side here? But on this side, I'm not really feeling much of anything anymore.
I'm
Nice.
feeling my
There you
left
go.
side.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Let's switch it over now. Switch it over to the other side and give this side a break. This side was kind of tired of doing it. Now this side's moving. And again, I'm just going up, going back, going down, going forward, moving it all the way around the best you can. Keeping it going round and around. Nice. All right, let's go for 5. Oh, now I'm feeling it. Ooh, 4. I wasn't. Now I am. 3, and I'm not over here. 2 and 1. Nice job. Remember, everybody, your muscles, they're going to have a period of time where they're going to be able to do their best. And then they're going to start to be able to do work, but it won't be their best because they're going to start to fatigue and get tired. Who's ever felt tired before? Maybe you showed up to do an activity and you had a lot of energy, and halfway through, you're starting to get a little tired. And then when it's near the end, you're ready to stop. It kind of reminds me of somebody's Thanksgiving dinner the other day. You're just kind of like, all right, we've been at this for a long time. Our body can get tired of things too. And sometimes, and in this case, your muscles might get tired and they might be saying, hey, I want you to stop so that they can recover. Also, sometimes your body's saying, hey, I want you to breathe, that I want you to breathe so that we can get that oxygen and all those nutrients, we can get those to the muscles at a rate of which we're using our muscles. So if we kind of using a little bit, we're putting a little bit in, that's a good balance. Let's go up and bring those shoulders up. Nick, how many calories do you think I ate over the holiday, this last holiday? I had leftovers 3 times. Did anybody else have leftovers too? I'll tell you what. I know you didn't, Ben. I'll tell you what, everybody. I'm still holding my shoulders up. I don't know how many calories. All right, let's bring it on down. But I had leftovers, and I had to be very smart about it to make sure that I wasn't having a big unhealthy leftover dinners. And I was able to do that because there was a lot of vegetables and things that I was able to include. And then I didn't eat too much at one time. It was always just kind of a little snack. Let's have a sip of water. I can see Bernie's at work right now. I think she's getting us on the water break. But I don't know. Trapezius lift. Let's go ahead and get our armpits going too. So let's go. Let's do trapezius lift. Let's do an armpit squeeze. And then let's do an overhead reach. The trapezius will be fired up. So it's going to assist in that arm lift. So we're kind of raising the roof. So let's go up. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Let's go down. Let's squeeze. Go 3, 2, 1. And then let's raise our arms up. Stretch it out for 3, 2, 1. Now arms go down, shoulders up. 3. Ooh, that's a good move. 2, 1. That's right, Bernie. Let's go down and squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Now arms go up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring arms down, but then shoulders up. All right. It's a tricky move right there. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's give it a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do 5 lifts. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that all one more time. So shoulders up now, holding for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 5 squeezes. 5, 4. There you go. 3, 2, and 1. And then 5-second arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Isn't that? It's neat how there's such a different feeling when we do different repetitions or different time. 5 seconds compared to 5 reps, that treats our body differently. And when we were doing those squeezes and we're working on that armpit, we're creating the chance for our shoulders to be their best. Because remember, this is an arch. It's very strong. It's a very important part of our arm, all the way down to our elbow, past our elbow. There's importance that happens here. And if we focus on this, we're going to find that other activities and movements that we might want to do with our arm, they might be allowed to do it because that armpit's going to give them the thumbs up and say, hey, that's okay. We can do that move. Let's go ahead and get our elbows moving and grooving. And let's start with just one side. So on one side, I'm going to go ahead and start making a circle. We're going to have some fun with this one. So we're going to go ahead and get that circle going. On the other side, we are going to try to go forwards and backwards with the elbow. So remember, this would be forwards and this would be backwards. And we're going to see if we can do this here. So now you got to get that pattern going with your elbow circle. And once you feel like you got the pattern going, start taking the other arm and go forwards and backwards and forwards and try to keep that circle going and see if you get a little bit tricked up on it. You might, or you might be doing a good job. You might also be feeling it in your trapezius and deltoid. So let's
Coach
see if
John
I
is
do.
such a brain teaser.
It is totally a brain teaser. Absolutely. So I got this arm going, this arm's moving. And if I try to go slowly, I'm able to do it. If I try to go fast, let me speed up my circle. And then I'm going to try to go, oh, this is tough. Oh, it's forward to midst. No, this is not looking good, but I'm trying. I'm trying. And 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Now, wow, right? What a feeling. Again, when we're not worried about the repetition, we weren't counting 5 seconds or to 5 reps or whatever. We were just kind of going for a little while and then trying to get that other arm to pair up. Now, I don't know about you, but I can feel this a lot in my deltoid right here. I can feel this in my deltoid in the back of my arm. And I can feel this in my trapezius. It feels like those muscles are doing a lot. On this side, though, I'm not feeling it there or there. So it seems like the forward and backward movement is maybe using some different groups of muscles. Let's go ahead and switch it out. So now this arm is going to go forwards and backwards, and this one's going to do the circle. And I'm going to start with the circle again. So I'm going to get the circle going. This is tough. Here we go. And whenever you're ready, try to get the four. Oh, look. Oh, wow. I fell apart right there. I totally messed up.
Coach John, it's harder for me because I have one side that's not
This is
as
tough. It's, oh my gosh, this is really tough, everybody. When you switch over to your non-dominant side, your mind all of a sudden it has really got its work cut out for it. And oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult to do. I'm trying to keep it going. Oh, I got to go back to the circle. You got to get the circle maybe locked in. Oh no. Wow. Everybody take a little break. Again, it's pretty neat how when our mind, when we're trying to concentrate on 2 activities that aren't the same. Now, if we said, just try to make a circle with an arm and then a arm circle with the other side, those are kind of similar. And so you're able to do that, no problem. And I can do double arm circle. I could even do this one where I'm kind of using my hand because I'm still moving in that circular motion. When we tried to move forwards and backwards, well, that's quite different than a circle. And so for the mind and the body, it took some practice. And you saw for me, I need more practice, but it definitely took my mind really trying to grasp the movements. And that's what we want to do when we're training. Remember, we're all training right now. All of us right now are in a training mode. We're not doing our game right now, and we're not out on the field or up in the mountains doing our activities or out in the ocean. But what we're doing is we're preparing ourselves for when that time comes, because it's coming for all of us. We're going to have activities coming up. And so we're getting ready for them and doing things like this, kind of training our mind to do some difficult stuff. It can make other things, when we get to the game time, it can make them a little bit easier. All right, Bernie put in a water break. So good job, Bernie. She's got us on a water break. There. All right. Nice job. Let's go ahead and get into our core a little bit. Like I mentioned on Friday, Nick, what an incredible job. He goes off, he does the 2.5 minute core squeeze. What I want to work on right now is just a couple of short core squeezes, like 3 seconds, 5 seconds. We're going to do a core squeeze. And then after the core squeeze, we're going to do a big movement. And so for my big movement, I'm going to do a core squeeze, and then I'm going to just do like big arms. And I'm just going to kind of reach out. And remember, and you've heard me talk about this, we're trying to get these muscles to be able to contract and bring everything strong and in, but then also to extend and reach out. And when I'm reaching out like this, it's kind of the opposite of holding that ball position, that squeezed position. So let's go for maybe about 5 of these, and we're just going to kind of squeeze the core. You can't really do this as a plank unless you kneel down and kind of relax, but you can do it standing up or sitting down. So I like to bring the elbows up. Remember, that gets my core engaged, just bringing my arms up here. Now that they're up this high, when they're down here, that's normal for them. When they're up here, we need help. Muscles have to help. So here we go. Let's give it a core squeeze. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. We got to squeeze. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm just going to reach out and I'm just going to stretch real big. You can even move a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then squeeze again. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then extend out nice and big, nice and big. Let this stretch. Let your core stretch. Don't keep yourself hunched over. Let yourself open up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And then opening up again. Ooh, I'm feeling this in my core. And you know what? We're starting to get to endurance. I'd like to stop. We're not. Let's go. Let's give it a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then reaching out like a big star. We're going from a star. We're going to hold the star. 5, 4. Shine bright. 3, 2, 1. And then a ball like a meteor maybe or something. Like a ball flying through space. We're going to squeeze in tight. We're going to be strong like some space rocks. Hold it on. There we go. 3, 2, 1. One more time. One more star. As big as you can. Stretch. Feel your core getting involved. Feel the stretch across your whole like torso all the way to my arms. And then one more squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. And notice that your core might still be a little tight now after doing that. Remember, we're training. We're training our core muscles. We're training our mind to communicate with our core muscles to say, hey, I want you to squeeze and tighten. I want you to support my upper body with the core muscles that I have right here. And again, just doing that squeeze move is terrific. Let's go ahead. Let's have a sip of water. Then we're going to do the witch's pot. We're going to do the four-sided witch's pot. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. 4 cauldron. We're going to do one in front, one to the side, one to the other side, and one that's like flipped up on the wall, which that's not a good idea. If you're trying to make soup, put the pot on the wall, you're going to lose the soup. All right. So remember the witch's pot, you can do it with 2 hands. You can do it with 1 hand. We're going to be, oh, Bernie's feeling it. She's got her feeling it in her arms too. Nice. All right, Bernie, we'll do the breath hold after our next core exercise. So if you want to, you can bring your hands together or you can do 1 hand and imagine you're holding like a huge wooden spoon and we have a large cauldron. We call it the witch's pot and we're going to stir it up. It's like we're making a soup for 100 people. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll work on, let's do 5 in each position. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to get a little lower and I'm going to get a little forward. Let me go sideways. You can see. So I'm standing up. When I go down, I'm kind of leaning forward. I'm using the muscles in my lower back to keep me here and in my legs and my glutes and my hamstrings. They're working. And I'm bringing it around and then I'm coming all the way back up. So it goes down and out, up and in. And then down and out, up and in. Nice job. Down and out, up and in. Let's go 2 more. Down and out, up and in. Nice stir. Bend those knees, up and in. All right. Now that was our traditional witch's pot. We've been doing that witch's pot for years now. Now we're going to go ahead and do witch's pot off to the side. What I want you to think about doing is kind of keeping your body, your lower body is going to stay in place. And you're going to rotate through the core and the hips over to the side. And you're going to notice it's a little bit of a different circle. And again, we can kind of go down and out, up and in, down and out, up and in. Nice job. Down and out. I'm going to switch directions. This is just a little over to the side, up and in, down and out. Let's go for 1 more of these, doing the side stir. Nice. So again, my body's facing this way. I'm going to turn over to this side, and then I'm going to go down. I'm reaching out, up, and I'm kind of in this way. So down and out, up and in. It gets us moving our body in a really neat way. It gets us kind of counterbalancing. We're kind of shifting our weight around. Let's go for 1 more. Down and out, up and in. 1 more the other way now. Down and out, up and in. It gets us kind of counterbalancing our weight. It's a really positive thing to have your body develop that awareness for when we're tilting, how we can kind of shift and get our body to ground itself. All right, now for the last one. It's going to be right in front of us. If you're standing up like me, what I want you to think about doing is doing a squat and then going up and up, down and down, up and up, down and down. Or you could do the opposite. You could go up with the down and down with the up. Ooh, it's tough. You can choose though. Try to feel like you're making an opposite movement with your body from where your arms are going. Let's go for about 5 or 6. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go with the down goes up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. 1, 2. Nice. Yeah, down goes up. 3. And I'm gonna switch directions here. 4. Ooh. 5. This is not easy. 6. Let's go for 8. 7. And here's one more. And 8. Excellent job. Excellent. I saw a lot of folks there really getting that one. And remember, you're going to feel that in your core because just like the stars in the ball, you are getting that core to extend and to stretch. And then you're getting your core to contract and kind of keep you strong. All right, let's get ready for the breath hold. Ooh, who remembers that breath hold last week? Some of you were here. Everybody on the Black Friday workout, we had a pretty fun workout. And I'll tell you what, we did the breath hold, but I didn't tell everybody how long it was going to be for. And so what happened is that a lot of people got it. And the reason they got it is because they didn't know how long it was going on. And so their bodies kind of told them, said, hey, you can do it. Just keep going. We're almost there. We got to be close. He's going to stop any second now. Let's just keep holding on. And that's what your body was doing for you. And a lot of you made it. And who can believe it? But it was 45 seconds. 45 seconds. I think the most amount of people made it out of that one. It was so awesome to see everybody kind of using their strength over their mind and their body to make it that long. And again, it was a little bit of a mind game, not knowing the time, not knowing how long it was going to be, because you didn't have a chance to get discouraged before it even started. You know what I mean? If I said a 1-minute breath hold, some people would be like, oh, no, I don't think I can do that. Well, then you probably won't. But if I say 10-second, you're like, oh, yeah, I can do that. That's your confidence. We want to make sure that it's something that you think you can do. And when you don't know, sometimes you push yourself. Let's go ahead, though, today. Let's not do a 45-second. What were you saying, Bernie? Was she holding up number? Was it 25? Bernie had up 2. I think she had up 2.5. Let's do 25. Does that sound good, Bernie? What do you think, Nick? Nick's tight. Nick's giving a thumbs up. All right, so we're going to go for a 25-second breath hold, which, wow, that sounds like a lot of time. But you know what? I think a lot of you can make it. Let's do it our traditional way. We'll breathe in and out 2 times, and then we'll breathe in our 3rd breath, and we're going to hold it. Bernie wants to go for 30. We're taking it to 30. Bernie, that was a great call. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. I know you can do this. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe and hold. And relax. Woo! Nice job, everybody. That was incredible. Bernie, I saw you getting it. Bernie was like, she put her hand over her mouth. She's like, I'm not going to breathe. I'm going to hold my breath. I know I can do this. And I saw her. She got it. Remember, everybody, that's a long time to be doing something that you do all the time, but not for that long. Okay. And so the same thing if I would say to hold a ball in the air. To hold the ball in this is a golf ball. To hold this ball in the air for like 1 to 5 seconds, that's fine. That's okay. But if I go to hold this ball in the air for 30 seconds or 45 seconds, I might start to get tired of holding the ball. What if somebody said, hold the ball right there for 30 minutes or 3 hours? How can you imagine? So again, it's kind of interesting, but again, time is going to have that effect on our exercises. Again, doing the breath hold, it's just something that we do. We hold things all the time, but we don't do it for extended periods of time. And so we're doing that with the breath hold. Let's do one more exercise, and then we'll go and we'll get some leadership going on here also. So remember, if you've never been a leader before and you want to be a leader, you get to go first if you want to. You can go anytime you want, and you just got to let us know. You got to let us know or let somebody else know, and they can communicate it to us that you want to lead. All right, let's go. The next exercise I'm going to do is going to involve the lower body a little bit, and we're going to do the knee tap, elbow tap. So knee tap, elbow tap, remember, is going to get us holding our leg up in the air and holding our arm up in the air and getting a tap with the other hand. Now, if you're not able to do the tap with the other hand, you can tap your knee to your elbow. So you could do knee to elbow tap on the same side, or you can do knee and elbow tap on the same side. So let's go ahead. We're going to go. Let's get some endurance going with this one. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what I just thought, and I think we're going to do it. We're going to do 40 knee elbow taps, and we're going to go kind of at some different speeds too. We'll go a little quick for some, and we'll go a little slow for some others. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Let's take a deep breath in. Relax. Let your body relax. We're going to fire up here in a second, but you can relax before we fire up. We'll take one more deep breath, and then we're going to get going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're getting a rhythm. 10. Let's go a little faster. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go a little slower. 21. There you go. You got to hold it up longer. 22. 23. Going nice and slow. 24. Even maybe a slow tap. 25. Ooh, that was slow. 26. Oh, I want to move fast. You see that? It's hard to move slow. 27. If you're moving slow right now, you are using your mind. 28. It's tough because we just went fast. Our brain wants to go fast. 29. And then on the last 10, you go at whatever speed you want to go at. So now just go ahead and move at your regular pace. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Ooh, who else had trouble moving slowly? I did. I'll tell you what, everybody, when you're exercising, if you're not taking the time to practice the move slow, that's something that you want to do. Just like in martial arts, and you've seen it, all the greatest, they practice slowly, and then when it's time to move fast, they're able to. But you got to move slow. You got to have your brain and your body make that distinction with moving quick, moving slow, and then moving at the speed that you like to move at. So let's have a sip of water, everybody. Oh my gosh, what a great workout we have been getting into today. Let's have a deep breath. Let's have a sip of water. Oh my gosh, everybody. You know, I love Mondays. Mondays are a great way to start off the week with exercise. A lot of people yesterday on Sunday, especially with the holidays, a lot of people yesterday said, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and exercise. And they don't normally do that, but they said, I'm going to do it tomorrow. The Thanksgiving's over. I'm going to start exercising. And you know what happened? They haven't exercised yet. And the day's going by. And before you know it, it's going to be 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Their favorite things happening, maybe program, or maybe they got an activity, but they might not get to that exercise. And you all have done that. You've made that a priority, saying, it's Monday. I'm going to start off my week good. And I'm going to make sure that as I move into the week, I can do it not only with a strong body, but I can do it with a strong mind and a connection with those, thoughts and with the feelings that I have. So, everybody, let's get ready. We got Coach Emily on. Let's give her a round of applause. Welcome her in to fall. Coach Emily, we're absolutely in fall now. We got the trees are all golden leaves, and it's getting cold. Even for us here in San Diego, it was a chilly 55 degrees, which for some people is not very cold at all. But yeah, that's a cold front for us. It's in the 50s. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I was really, when you were talking about just trying to get back on and Mondays and how if you kind of put off your workout, it's hard to do it. I was feeling that way. So I'm also really happy for this time together because I get some exercise in because I wanted to wake up early, but especially when it's kind of cold out and all the sugar and all the things I'm eating, it is a lot easier to just kind of do nothing. So thank you for having TrueFit and an opportunity for us to all connect with our breath and our bodies.
What a cool shirt there too. Is that like a Costa Rica?
It's actually America and Romania. So
Romania.
my significant other, he's from Romania and I'm part Romanian. So we got this shirt.
Did you know that I just took a Romania basketball team surfing?
I had no idea.
And
That's
they
so
gave me a little
cool.
gift basket with little Romanian chocolates and a couple other little Romanian things. But just 2 weeks ago, I was with a group of Romanian para basketball players, all
Wow.
wheelchair users, and we went surfing out here in San Diego.
That is awesome. I can't wait to tell Johnny. That's so cool. So that's why you recognize the
That's
Romanian.
why, yeah, I was like, it's either Costa Rica, yeah, Romania might have been next on my list. I'm going to pass it over to you. I'm going to grab my chair here, everybody, and let's follow along with Coach Emily.
All right, everybody. So nice to see you. And I know it's a busy time of year, so my apologies for not being with you last week. Let's all connect for Meditation Monday by sitting comfortably in our seat. I invite you to close your eyes. And if you don't want to close your eyes, just look down at the floor, trying to turn away from any distractions. And now let's take our attention and notice our breath. Notice the parts of your body that fill up on an inhale. Noticing the parts of your body that soften and relax on an exhale. Breathing deeply in. Letting your breath out completely. Inhaling. Exhaling. Not only noticing the parts of your body that are being filled with breath, but listen to the sound of your breath. It might sound like a wind over the mountains, or it might sound like the ocean coming in and out of the shore. Now let's turn our attention to the texture of our breath, how it feels in our nose and our mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Now just imagine you have a string from the top of your head gently pulling you up to the ceiling, and noticing when the top of your head reaches to the sky, you might feel a little pressure release in your neck and spine, just getting a little length. Imagine each one of your vertebrae is stacked one on top of the other. Now let's all take a big inhale through our mouth and exhale, sigh out our mouth like you're fogging up a mirror. Now you can open your eyes if you had closed them, and let's start to move our spine in a circle as if we're stirring a pot of soup. So inhale forward, Exhale back. Inhaling and exhaling, let your breath move your body. We're going to do 3 more in this direction. And then we're going to change the direction of our circles. So still inhaling forward, exhaling back. Letting your breath move your body. Three more. Inhaling and exhaling. And then when you're ready, come back through the center. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, breathe out your mouth like you're fogging a mirror. Now move into your shoulders, inhaling and exhaling, just rolling your shoulders up and back. Let's do 3 more in this direction, listening into the sound of your breath as you move your shoulders, and then changing the direction of your circles, inhaling back, exhaling forward. Three more, just like this. And then let that movement stop as you inhale, breathe in. Exhale, sigh out your mouth, breathe out. And we'll do 3 elevator breaths. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, drop with a sigh. 2 more, inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, drop. Last one, inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, drop. Let your shoulders just drop heavy. Take a big inhale. And as you breathe out, turn your chin in, look down towards your belly button. Breathing in and breathing out. Clasp your hands so your fingers are crossed. Place your hands gently on the back of your head. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your chin in closer to your neck. So you're just gently letting your chin reach towards your neck, your throat. And imagine like you're breathing into the back of your neck that you're stretching. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. Push your head into your hands and your hands into your head as you stretch your chest up to the sky like a flower, reaching towards the sun. Big inhale. And exhale, reach your arms up. And sigh your arms down, circling out your wrist. Circling your wrist in one direction. And then circle your wrist in the opposite direction. Wiggling out your fingers, shaking out your hands. Inhaling and exhale, kind of making a quiet clap. So spread your arms and then bring your hands together like you're clapping your hands. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more like this. And then on your next one, clasp your fingers, take an inhale. Exhale, push your arms out and away from you. Inhale, stretch up, reach up, look up. And then exhale, float your arms by your side. Hold on to the back of your chair. As you hold on to the back of your chair, inhale, stretch your chest up. And exhale, return to center. Place your hands gently on top of your thighs and just move in a few seated cat-cow. So inhale brings you forward, exhale rounds you back. Breathing in and breathing out. Listen to the sound of your breath. Let's do 3 more, just like this. And after your third one, just return to the center. Take that big breath through your nose and sigh. Let it out through your mouth. We're going to move into a seated spinal twist. So inhale, lift your arms. Stretch up through your fingertips and exhale, turn your spine as you drop your arms down by your side. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, look over that back shoulder. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, back shoulder. 2 more deep breaths here. Last one. When you're ready, take a big inhale, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, drop your arms down the other side. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, back shoulder. Inhale, breathing, tall spine. Exhale, back shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, lift your arms up. And on your exhale, travel back to the center as you sigh, drop your arms down. Let's move into our lower body if you can. Bend one knee, give it a squeeze in towards your chest or use your arms. Exhale, kick your leg out in front of you and circle your ankle. So you're circling your ankle in one direction. And then circle that ankle in the opposite direction. Breathing as you point and flex your foot. Breathing, spread and squeeze your toes. Then when you're ready, take an inhale, bend your knee, give it a squeeze in towards your chest. And then exhale, place your foot back onto the floor. Bending your other knee, give it a squeeze in towards your chest. And exhale, kick that leg out in front of you, circle your ankle. Circling your ankle in one direction. And then circle your ankle in the opposite direction. Breathing in as you point and flex your foot. Spread and squeeze your toes. When you're ready, take an inhale, bend your knee, give it a squeeze in towards your chest. And then exhale, place your foot back onto the ground. If both feet are touching the ground, come up onto your tippy toes for a count of 3. 3. And now rock back onto your heels for a count of 3. Good job. Letting that settle. Let's take 3 deep breaths using our arms. Inhale up. Exhale, sigh, let it go. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, breathe down with your arms. Last one, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, float your arms back by your side. Coming to your head, let's start to massage our scalp. Rubbing your hair like you're putting on some dry shampoo. And then using your hands to squeeze on the back of your neck, rubbing one shoulder down your arm, down your other arm, massaging on the inside of your hands. And then use 2 fingers on each hand to draw across your forehead. Using those 2 fingers to draw circles on the sides of your eyes. And slowly bringing your fingers to trace down your beard line. Pushing on your mustache line. Rubbing again up your cheekbones. And then let it go as you just kind of draw across your collarbone. Inhale and exhale, allow your palms to rest face up on your thighs. And just close your eyes. And once more, connect to the sound of your breath. Hearing the sound of your breath. Noticing the parts of your body that expand on an inhale. And soften on an exhale. Just notice the breath as it enters into your nose and your mouth. And just feel how the breath makes you feel. Notice if you feel more relaxed the deeper you inhale. And the longer you exhale. Breathing in and breathing out, using your imagination to guide your breath down to your feet. As you breathe in and breathe out, if you can, wiggle your toes. And then just tell your toes to relax. Relax toes. And feel your feet softening into the ground. Breathing in and breathing out. Move from your feet up your legs. As you breathe in and breathe out, in your own head, just tell your legs to relax. Relax legs. As you tell your legs to relax, just allow the backs of your legs to soften and melt into your chair. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention up into your hips. Notice where your hips meet your body, your pelvis. And imagine between your hips like your pelvis is a bowl. And see if you can breathe all the way down between your hips. Telling your hips to relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Moving from your hips into your belly. Breathing in and out and tell your belly to relax. Relax, belly. And as you exhale, just imagine all the organs, everything can just soften and relax. Move your attention from your belly into your ribs. And breathe deep into your pelvis, your belly, and your ribs. Feel as your body expands. And then exhale, you can tell your ribs to relax. Relax ribs. As you tell your ribs to relax, really feel your middle back softening and pushing into the chair. Big breath in and a big breath out. Move up into your chest. Take a deep breath, belly, ribs, chest. And then tell your chest to relax. Relax chest. And as you tell your chest to relax, feel your shoulder blades resting down your back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Move your attention down your arms. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your arms to relax. Relax arms. And feel your shoulders, your elbows, wrists, and hands all relaxing. Big breath in and big breath out. Move your attention up into your neck. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your neck to relax. Relax neck. And as you tell your neck to relax, imagine there's a pillow behind your head, allowing your neck to relax, allowing your throat to open, breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention into your head. As you breathe in and breathe out, just tell your head to relax. Relax head. And imagine like you could feel the heaviness of your brain just resting in the back of your skull. Big breath in and a big breath out. Turn your attention to your face. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your face to relax. Relax face. As you tell your face to relax, feel your jaw softening. Let your tongue be heavy in the bottom of your mouth. Imagine like your ears are melting towards your shoulders. Continuing with your deep breathing, feel as if your nose could sink into your skull. Breathing deep, allow your eyes just to roll back into your head. Big breath in and a big breath out. Move your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Imagine like you have a mouth between your eyebrows. And just breathe deep into that space. And as you exhale, send your breath through your body, letting everything go. 2 more like that. Breathe into the space right between your eyebrows. Exhale, let it go. Last one, breathe into the space right between your eyebrows. Exhale, breathe and let it go. Keeping your eyes closed, inhale, lift your arms. Eyes are still closed. Find your hands in a prayer position and slowly bring them down to your heart. Take a moment to inhale and exhale and just bow inward, bowing towards your hands. Taking a moment to feel grateful, to feel thankful for your body, for your commitment to your health, to the community that we share in through TrueFit, just feeling a lot of gratitude. 'Tis the season. Big inhale and exhale, namaste, which means the light and the love in me sees and honors the light and love in you. And I can send us off with a breathing motto.
You know
All
what?
right.
I think we're getting a thumbs up.
That's
So
great. Yep, I muted myself so my fish tanks weren't too loud. But yeah, Coach Emily, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing with us. and let's go ahead and bring it on home.
All right, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out your worst. Breathe in your power so you can reach your goals first. Wow.
Wonderful, Coach Emily. Nick, we're going to do our squat press on Wednesday, so let's have our chairs ready for that.
I think it's enough.
And everybody, just like Bernie said, we'll see you Wednesday, 11 o'clock. That'll be our next workout. Again, thanks so much to Coach Emily over here. Everybody have a wonderful day. Great start to your week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick, count it down.
I will be waiting for my squad and point on Monday. Here we go, everyone. And bye, buddy.